Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Wednesday, Christopher.
And the energy is still here, PJ. That amazing energy from yesterday. From the two winners of the big diesel truck, that Ram 3500, on its way now back to Michigan. And this morning, the Firebird was picked up. So that's in enclosed transport on its way to California. Two more lucky folks, two more amazing vehicles going home with them. And you could be next.
Yeah, or you could be like Brian and Raul.
Brian and Raul. Or 136 other wonderful winners since 2007 who said, you know what, I'm donating because it's good to help out charity, but what if?
That's right.
And maybe you'll win a grand prize car.
And just about everybody who follows us and watches us and makes comments on us are all people who are great donors and supporters of what we do here, and hopefully that someday they'll get that winner's call too.
That's right. And who was it yesterday? Raul. He said, listen guys, I've been entering for 10 years. I never thought that I'd win, and then that call came. So don't get disappointed if you don't get that call on that magical Thursday when somebody does. You just got to hang in there. Well, and just donate what you can, and you know that you're doing good.
And Brian had said to me, he goes, you know, every single time I write the ending dates down, and I'm religiously about waiting for Chris to call me, and he goes, it never has, and then I totally forgot about it that one time, and that's the day you called.
There you go. That's so cool. You know, there's still a lot of people out there who have not heard of Dream Giveaway, and that boggles my mind, PJ.
I like it though, because there's room for people to hear us, hear about us. Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons that PJ and the rest of the team are going to be up at Gatornationals this week. And in fact, PJ, you're heading out tomorrow, right?
We are heading up tomorrow, that's correct. Getting ready, and we'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Gator Nats and showing everybody 4 of the vehicles that we've got in the garage.
That's right. One of them over here to my right, that's that Escalade V. Everywhere Lori takes it, people are just astounded.
Why is that, Chris?
Oh, because of how it sounds. It's not really how it looks, it's how it sounds.
Really? Is it about the engine? Is it about...
Oh yeah, because it's got that supercharged 6.2 liter, same engine essentially as was in the C7Z06. And it is a way aggressive sound.
Wait a minute, that engine is the same engine that was in the
C7Z06.
Wow.
In fact, the same vehicle that's in our Road and Track Dream giveaway. Not the same engine. We didn't take it out of the Corvette. General Motors has been so happy with that engine over the years that they put that in their Blackwings, or at least the CT5E Blackwing. They put it in the CTSV, and now they're putting it in the Escalade.
Now, this is a beast of a vehicle.
So who's driving that? You, PJ, or is Lori?
I believe I'll be driving this up because...
You'll get to drive it, okay. Yeah. Well, you stay over in that right lane and you just take it mellow.
I will.
There you go.
Now, Roger's saying that the Bees need a home in Nebraska, but Larry West is countering him, saying, sorry, Roger, I'm hoping for Colorado.
In fact, the Bees are out. We have Megan, an NHRA drag racer, here shooting some videos with the Super Bee.
Behind us.
Yeah, over there in Area 52. Can't show you all the cool stuff back there, but eventually you'll see it. In fact, at the top of the month, oh, it's too early to talk about that.
Let's look at the other 3 cars that we're taking out.
Let's do that, PJ. So you keep that camera on me. How's that? So first, of course, the Helby. So the car that's paired with this, the Helby. Saying, what's a Helby, Chris? Well, it's a Hellcat with kind of Super Bee heritage. It's called the Helby. It's a 101, designed by the Dream Giveaway Garage, 717 horsepower. People are going, wait a minute, I thought Hellcats were 707. They raised it for the last call series.
I was going to say, did the Bee increase it by 10 more horsepower?
That's right. They had a little meeting around the honeycombs. 717 for the last call. Hellcats that are not red eyes. And then the red eyes are 807. And then the super stocks are 807 as well. The Demon 170, of course, 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
But the Demon that we're taking tomorrow, well, you're heading up. I'm staying here in Largo. Someone's got to stay here in the office. That's going to be me. The Demon, we showed it to you yesterday, putting that nice race gas in there. So Lori will be taking this up. We showed you the slicks that will go on it. Lori may be stopping at Don Garlits Museum on the way up, just so Don has a little bit of prep time with the vehicle before Gator. Now, speaking of Don Garlits, PJ,
Yeah.
you know how important he is for the sport of drag racing? Probably the single most important historical figure in drag racing. And it really all has to do with moving the engine from in front of the driver to the rear of the driver. PJ, we've got a great little 1-minute video we'd like to share with our audience.
Let's go ahead and do that.
And both drivers are ready for the green light. A good start. If anybody brings it this one. Following his near-fatal transmission explosion at Lions Drag Strip in Long Beach, California the year before, Big Daddy Don Garlits vowed he would return to the quarter mile with a successful rear-engine dragster to eliminate that type of accident from happening again. At the 1971 Winter Nationals in Pomona, California, Garlits debuted his new rear-engine machine. After finally perfecting the car's steering ratio, Garlits performed near flawlessly. Many of his racing rivals were less than impressed when Garlits arrived in Pomona with his revolutionary dragster, which had not yet been fitted with a wing, something which would be added later. After qualifying number 9 in the 32-car field, Garlits charged through eliminations before finally taking the Winter Nationals victory when Kenny Safford had mechanical problems in the final round. Within 2 years, the front-engine dragster was a thing of the past, and rear-engine top-fuel cars have been the category mainstay ever since.
If you don't know who Don Garlits is, guys, please.
Now, if he hadn't gotten hurt, Chris, do you think the sport would have still maintained its front-engine dragster for a lot longer?
I think eventually that they would have had to have moved to the rear engine. They would have had to. But that's, that was the catalyst, right? That prompted it.
Tommy says, Don truly is the GOAT and will always be.
Yeah, and you know what? At 92 years old, don't bet money against him. I'm telling you. When Don gets behind a wheel, he changes from 92 years old to 18 years old, and he does it like that, and he is just raring to go, and I know he's going to have a blast.
And he's taking this car down as an exhibition pass.
That's going to be Saturday at about 12:45 p.m., but that time is approximate because sometimes the weather can affect what time certain classes and runs will complete, and then in between those two classes, whichever ones they decided, Don will go ahead and take this down the track.
Now this is a 2018?
2018 Demon, factory stock, no mods. We pulled...
No safety mods.
Well,
for someone who's racing down the track.
That's a whole other story about the Demon and NHRA. We won't talk about that today. But Don knows what he's doing, and we feel comfortable with him behind the wheel. If he was 192 years old, I'd feel comfortable with Don behind the wheel. Now, what an amazing guy.
Yesterday you asked how fast do you think he will actually be able to get this car down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And so we're going to hold a little contest, right?
Yeah.
So Kathy is putting this together. You guys tell us how fast you think Don's ET on Saturday afternoon. You go ahead and tell us your best guess of the ET. And Kathy is going to have a prize for the person who gets closest on that guess.
But now, as a baseline, what would you say it would be?
Okay, so let's say somewhere between 9 seconds and 14 seconds. How's that?
We'll have to put it to the 1,000th of a...
No. All you have to do is put to the 100th. So let's say you think Don is going to run a 10:04. Go ahead and put that. If you think he's going to run a 9:94, think he's going to run a 12:01, Don's going to kick my butt for even saying that. Whatever you think he's going to run, you put your guess into the 100th. And Kathy, after we know what he runs on Saturday, Kathy will pick the person who's closest, and they will get a prize from Dream Giveaway. Kathy, tell them what it is.
I know, right? Well, Kathy says his energy, his enthusiasm is still the same, and she's right. But definitely put your guess in.
Right.
What do you think he's going to run? And then Kathy will go back through all the comments and try to figure out who was the closest. If we have a tie, we'll figure it out.
That's right. And if you think about Don Garlits being such an amazing, competitor in motorsports and drag racing, think who for NASCAR. Who's the first name who comes to mind? Tony Stewart, maybe?
Yeah, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, maybe even Earnhardt.
Well, there you go. Tony Stewart will be at the Dream Giveaway booth, at the Dream Giveaway tent, at the Gatornationals. He'll be here with the Shelby Centennial Edition truck, 800 horsepower, celebrating 100 years of Carroll Shelby.
So we're taking this up to Gainesville as well.
Taking this up to Gainesville as well. And as you know, Carroll has passed. Tony will be signing autographs, and maybe if you're nice to him and you bring a hat by or something, he'll sign that for you. I don't know if he'll be signing cars there, but we'll have small items for him to sign at the Dream Giveaway booth.
And Leah Pruitt's going to be there signing
Leah
as
Pruitt's
well.
going to, yeah, so Leah Pruitt will be there as well.
Not at the same time. I think they're 2 different times.
Right. And what's exciting is Tony is racing at the Gatornationals, so he's taking time out from his race schedule, from his competition schedule at Gainesville to sign autographs for Dream Giveaway fans. That's big stuff. And listen, if you're in the area, please go to the event. Stop by, say hi to PJ, say hi to Lori. Who else is going to be there from the Dream
I think
Giveaway
Trish
team?
and Manny. I think we got a whole crew.
Whole
4
crew.
of us going up, yeah.
Okay, well there you go. You're going to have to send me some videos, PJ. Let me know how that goes.
Now Larry Sav says, "Oh, I see that Shelby truck in person. It was beautiful."
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, so nice to see you in person too, Larry. There you go. So 4 vehicles will be at the Gator Nats. The team is heading up tomorrow. Be there until Sunday. It's hard to prove the prizes are real, the winners are real, as you saw yesterday during our awards ceremony.
The race gas that's going to be included.
Yeah, I can't wait till Lori tells me, Chris, it's reading 840 horse, and Don's ready to rock and roll. Don's always ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, he is.
So there we have it. So, PJ, I know you've got a lot to do to get ready for getting out tomorrow. So we're going to cut this video short today, and we will see you guys tomorrow with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens here live in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage, and on location.